Good morning, everyone. Hoping to dive today. It's a little windy. Conditions are but we're gonna still try to get out there and see what the wife is up to. What are you doing? It's an avo tree right here. It's an ulu tree. Got some banana trees. Kind of getting blocked out by this bird of paradise. And some tangerines.
Score.
Banana trees. Garden spider.
A baby.
Ulu. This morning Bruno ate a rotten laulau. Now his breath is all stink. A little crab spider right here. Crazy looking. Spiky. Oh. Good morning, everybody. It'll be a me and Tim-ish today. Weather's alright. Got some winds, but yeah. We're gonna try to do the best we can. Hopefully it's not as currenty as last time. Took a drop and the person at the surface would end up like a football field away from us, so let's hope it's not like that. Got the breakfast of champions right here. One sausage and a mountain of rice. A little bit of shoyu. You already know. It's going down. I bit my shaft a couple days ago with my dad guys, so I gotta go get a new one. So I'll be back with the new shaft. New shaft acquired. Mike beefed it up this time, so hopefully it won't bend. Fingers crossed. Unless it's a fat dozer fish, I'll only accept that. But conditions are not looking the greatest, to be honest. Super windy, so I guess Tim and I are gonna just hope for a miracle. Yes. Conditions are too rough. I'm gonna try something else. Made it to the new spot. Let's get in. Alright, here we go. So here's that brand new shaft. I had to eye it up, show it off to the camera. I'm looking down the sights right now, and that bug is nice and straight. And here we go into the first drop of the day. A good old warm up to get the lungs feeling good. I see this nice shelf that I wanted to check out, but nothing really happens here. It's just a warm up dive, and I just head back up. Second drop, here we go. I see a uhu way off in the distance, and like I said before, the winds were kind of major. The surge was a little powerful today, and right here I try and cover some ground to see what I can do to close the distance on that uhu. Finally make my way over, and you can see the surge just carry me and all the fish, just push us and sway us from side to side. And there's that uhu, but it's not interested. I spook it right here. Ah, bummer. Off to the next fish. So here Tim and I spot this pretty good sized Munu, and I let Tim take it, but I still take a drop just to see what else might come in. So I just cruise to the bottom, check out the shelf. Look how much life there is though. Bustling with fish, and surprisingly clear conditions on a windy and kind of swelly day. You can hear those grunts. Those are actually Minpachi in the caves grunting at me, telling me to get out. And I look over to Timmy, and I see him going down to fetch his gun. And his gun is up, you can see that. So he shot something. And of course, it's that Munu that we both saw. But Tim actually ate some good breakfast today because this guy lasered the fish one eye through the other.
Not bad, right through the eyeball. Oh, right through, bro. That's pretty killer. He's a sniper.
So Tim's stoked. Beautiful shot. This big fat green sea turtle comes in and he's munching on these guys right here. That is a box jellyfish. For those who are unfamiliar with these guys, they actually have the most venomous sting out of any jellyfish, and they can actually kill you in one sting. Alright, enough with the box jellyfish facts. So this red comes in. You know I love reds over the blues. They're so tasty. Meat is so soft, and it's ready to get put on the menu. So I line up for the shot right here. Going through my head right now is a little flashback. And I have no idea how that guy got off. But you know your boy is ready to lock in for this shot. And I completely miss the shot. So I don't know if it was the breakfast of champions that I ate or if it was the box jellyfish all on my mind. This Munu comes in, a big giant one, biggest one I've ever seen. I honestly don't know what happened. I thought my shaft went right through it, and apparently I missed. So Tim's been lasering fish all day. This is like his fourth fish. He's helping the reef out, getting rid of this invasive roy, otherwise known as the peacock grouper, and I see that it's caught in the reef there, so I go to help him out just to take a break from missing. So doing grunts, I saw these school of Omilo swim by, and I'm doing the best I can to bring them back. I'm doing a pretty good job of looking over my shoulders, making sure they don't sneak up behind me. I'm pretty excited. They actually came back, and there's a good amount of them. I think it was like 3 to 4 that came in, and they're really good size for eating. So I try and grunt as best as I can, make them interested in me. But these guys want none of Jahakea's gun. So I pretty much get a little bummed and I head back up. And right when I start swimming up, this Omilo comes in and swims right past my face, but it's not on the camera. Oh, thanks Tim for the great affirmation right there. And I just take a drop right here just because I need something on the plate at this moment. And I spot this little tiny Minpachi right there. And I almost considered it, but I do not want to hit my shaft into these rocks. A brand new shaft into these rocks is risking getting it stuck. How's these little buggas just cruising? So these guys just cruised with me the entire dive sesh and kept me company because they knew I was missing fish, so they felt pretty bad for me. I'm not very motivated at this point. I've missed too many fish, and I just take a drop by this ledge. You see how many Minpachis in that little ledge right there, but still, I don't want to risk my new shaft getting stuck in there. And I do a quick scan of the structures, if anything swims in. I grunt, I put my head down, trying to see if anything will come in, and this toil peeks out, and I'm trying to shoot anything at this moment. I want to get a fish on the gun, but it swims away. And I enjoy these minpachi right here. I look at them, say what's up. So, off to a new zone, and there's this little Roy that wants to play, but I accidentally spook him right here, so he swims off, and there he goes under that rock right there. And those guys are pretty invasive, so whenever we see them, we try and shoot them just to get them off the reef. And I'm about to head up, but I look towards my right, and I still have a little bit of air in the tank, and this another Munu comes in. And I completely miss. That is a palm the camera kind moment. So this dive in particular, I'm very excited. I saw this nice big old Pananu at the surface, and I noticed that it was pretty tame and it wasn't leaving its home. But right here it comes in, but I don't like the shot just because it goes in its hole. And you guys already know I don't want the new shaft to get in there. I don't want to lose the fish and the shaft, so I just wait patiently. I look around just to see if anything else will come in, and nothing really happens, but me being patient paid off. So it's out of its hole, and it gives me the shot I need. So I take a lunge, pull the trigger, and boom, it almost makes a run into its reef. So I try to get it out, and I fight it a little here, tug it out of there, and I finally secured a fish. I'm so stoked. And just look at those beautiful colors. It's just such a vibrant fish, and there's that famous star eye this fish is known for. It's actually a star eye parrotfish. The Hawaiians call it the Pananu, and I put it out of its misery really quick. Made it back. I shot one fish. Timmy boy caught like 5. The catch, the catch.
Check it out.
Oh, it stink. Well, we're gonna do some catch and cook. It's been a couple days, so I unfortunately had to fillet the Pananu, but we're still gonna make something delicious out of it. The fillets right here. This is the secret ingredient. Not the pickles, but the juice. The pickle juice is what we need. Still got some paper towel on it. Gotta peel that off. So now we can just cube up our meat and just throw it in the pickle juice. Just depends on how big you like your nuggets. The Pananu, or known as the star-eye parrotfish, or I know some guys call it the buck-tooth parrotfish. The buck-teeth parrotfish. Well, GoPro's back up. Apparently my SD card cannot handle 2.7K, so I had to bring that down to 1080p. But yeah. Okay, fish is in there. And we're just waiting. Oh no. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Has to be the SD card. So, GoPro is dunzos for some reason. I think the SD card is junk, so I'll try to get a new one. Hopefully it's that. But while we wait for these fish to kind of cook and absorb the pickle juice, we can start with the batter. And the batter's super easy. All it is just flour, beer, and that's it. We just dump it in there. Not too much. We get the ratios right. Got our beer right here on red longboard, you know. And then you just pour in that beer right there. So the reason why you want beer, I mean, you can use seltzer water, so that makes the batter nice and crispy and fluffy, and that's what we want. Next step is to make one dipping sauce. Mayo, sriracha, mustard, honey. If you guys don't already know, this is Chick-fil-A sauce. Choke honey And make sure the taste always. A little bit more sriracha. And there you have it. Chick-fil-A sauce. And while we still wait, we can just get the oil nice and warm it up. This is the secret. Just cut to give it some buttery flavor. Ghee is just clarified butter. Bingo, bingo, like that.
We got fire, baby. We got fire.
Let me know if you guys know who that is. Shout out YBS Young Bloods. Let's take a look at these bad boys. You can see that it's getting a little white. Just a little cook on the outside. So that's firming them up. You know, the acid cooks the meat. Yup, you guys know now. If you guys didn't know before. I mean, it's good now. We'll see how that goes. I'm gonna go get some rice now. It's the cat. So yeah, I mean, GoPro's working again, so I guess it's fine. But I'm gonna go back to the store fast, guys. How's this freaking garden spider? How's this ham raider? Grab him and throw him away. Plants though, holy moly. So pretty. That's a rosemary plant right there. We got the goods. So stoked right now. You know it. About to eat insanely good with this rice now. Yes, sir, boys. Yes, sir. How hammer is that mountain though? If you know what mountain it is, keep your mouth shut. Check out that view. Whew. Mean. No brakes. Freaking so stoked right now. Got the oil in there. Gotta go make some rice. The fish is looking pretty good. Now we can start drying it all off. See how white it is? And actually how you make ceviche is with lime or lemon. But this is with pickle juice. But it's not ceviche, guys. It's gonna be Chick-fil-A nuggets. You know what I'm gonna wanna grab some napkins now. Pat it all down. I had to move the setup outside because it was getting a little bit too messy in there. Got the salt. Yes, sir. The upstairs is a little bit loud tonight because they got some guests, but hey, it's all good. We're gonna have fun here. I don't want to ruin their gathering, their fellowship, you know. So right back to the daily schedule, you know. And to help with drying, you can fill up a paper bag or a plastic bag, whatever you get, a Ziploc bag, and put a little bit of flour or cornstarch and toss in your fish. Check them out. All nice and dry now. Ready to go in the dough. That on standby. How you can test if your oil is ready. Just take a nice little glob and drop it in there. And it's not ready yet. I want it to be a little more hot. How's that? Hit them with a sprinkle of salt. That way the salt can melt in the oils and bring out all that flavor. And yeah, all salted, ready to go. Need I say more? Let me just hear this. So crispy. How's that steam though? Bro. How is it? How is it?
Delicious.
Alright.
So fresh. Nice crunch. Great flavor on the sauce. Fish is buttery.
Okay, everybody. I'm gonna eat this right now. About to down it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Shoots!